in the maker. Fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame.
Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are working the dwarves. We are back at Haven. I've built a couple of, I think I built a shield for Cassandra while we were offline, and a new helmet, I believe. Let's check out what we got in the War Council. Nothing's done.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Oh, let's send Liliana then.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, we got that. That's just gathering coin. Ends up being a waste. Let's go ahead and start addressing the Chantry in Valley Royale. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretic, which is funny. Their leader, their late leader, was calling for it either way. Attempt to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Droste is not a monster they believe. We are well above level 4 to 7, so this should be quite easy.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Alright, let's confirm addressing the Chantry.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Well, I guess we're gonna go meet the Templar.
They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Our Lady and actors of her rise and fall. Her message and visions are worth repeating. Statues have titles. A meeting, a low dwarf. Hit his head. The same one. Oh, as his head suddenly weighs too much. Funny. Funny guy. about his unfortunate hair. What do you got? An unrelated headache. Yeah, right. Her avenue of reflected thought, the avenue inspirational but wise traveler, do not linger in their respects. Not because the bazaar awaits, but because the area before back-turned statue is treacherous. Local legend has it that the child empress, a ambushed opportunity of religion, the post relieved herself beneath the gaze of Our Lady. Unable to decipher the toddling leader, her attendants instead chased the statue and had them turned in supposed embarrassment. Fear not, foolish youth dare each other to soil the spot in a similar fashion as no place otherwise, for thought always carries a faint odor about it. Oop. Alright, there's usually some good stuff here, but I don't... Oh, I know we don't have any money. I used it all already. Alright, what else is around here? That's later for you. Alright, you can read this. It's just song lyrics.
This Inquisition is heresy. You will not look on my doubt.
Alright.
It seems that powers align against this Inquisition.
May as well keep walking.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no dwarf in our hour of need.
Stop this now. Yeah, I like that response.
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Ow.
Still yourself. She is beneath us. You're not here to deal with the Inquisition? As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Oh, aren't you the little arrogant pus bucket? Templars join as Collins did. Help close the breach. You refuse the herald? No, that's not good. Then why are you even here? That's more of a good question. But let's go. Templars join as Colin did.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did. a staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Well, this trip is probably looks like a failure.
Our Templars left.
Excuse me.
The Chantry promised they'd defend us.
Is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is...
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
All right, another agent. We can use them. Oh, let's talk to her. She's not helpful, though, so far.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to question all I have been taught. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Yep. How many rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Yeah, what do you think of me?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Yeah, what's the Chantry gonna do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Yeah, what did you want him to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Alright, well, she's of no help, and the Chantry does not seem to be wanting to support her. Difficult times for those who have lost. You can read this. Pause it. Kind of long. Not too bad. I thought there was something out here, yeah. Mara de la Mort reversed folly. Minera de Malor was cut from Val Royale in 849 blessed. It was the will of the Mad Emperor Reveal who demanded the reflection pool large enough to draw his vain deceased mother back across the veil. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his folly, and several memorials to the heroes of the fallen first four blights were simply toppled. The reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective property. Revealing the intent, Revile intended it for division, using boats as massive planchons, but his work was not finished until the week of his own death. The water sees little use today, save for lazy or fraternization, sojourns by the nobles aboard decorative gondola. Docking evaluation, trimmer floating, taste is off. Waterbirds die off. Restocking failed. Fish not fit. Do not consume. Hey, wait a minute. There's something over there. Randy, Dodger quarters. A waterlog. Quarterly missive of suspect virtues. Renderdown welcomes the bloom of spring with the collected Culligan carcass being scandalous representation of Her Majesty's favor caught in fragile delectable. Can their uniforms and modesty withstand the assault? Randy Drower exhibits for the noble of thought. But spray of steep. Spray of steep? What the heck is that supposed to be? The lady herself says, Herald of THRU, but generously aroused. If polished, curiosity does it for you. It should 3 scavenged flutters in the stock out of 5. Okay. If they say so. So this reflecting pool does nothing but be a barrier, basically. Got a big bridge for a barrier. A lot of boats. A lot of rich people in boats, apparently. Oh, Val Royale is a rich town. What do you got? Stuff for sale, anything we can use. Belt of fire resistance, that wouldn't be bad. Oh, wait. I have a little cash. Thought I used it all. Nothing there of really any use.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
A message is attached, written in a large, flowing hand, bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. Well, that's optimistic. There's a baddie in Valley Royale. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the dock, and around the cafe. Maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friend of Red Jenny. Poor drawing location in the market is attached. Well, she said the dock. I guess that's back here. We're just back in the dock. Well, there's a marker in the dock, so let's go check out the mark. Well, there's a red thing.
There must be something here.
A red handkerchief. He lifted from the drunken swearing by Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. All right. The markets. Oh, wait, there's a marker up there too. Hey, what's the little dragon? Respect to do Stefan of Element. That's fine.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Welcome all before grace of the Empire stage audience for the use of all, for the theater and business, for partnership and proposal is seen. Alright. The first line of Orleans. You guys just pause and read it if you want. There's the guy. Who are you?
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You are accordingly invited to attend my saloon held at the show of Duke Batten de Galas. Yours, Vivian de Feu. Alright, an enchantress. Hey, you got in here? Oh, I'm not talking to you. I know where to. Yeah, here we go. Buy or sell. Oh man, that's your best one? No thanks. We're carrying better already. Nice try though.
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
That looks like the guy who tried to kick us out of Haven. Oh wait, there's another marker up here. Read. We cheer and honor was her might, but many more diverses a thought. For thought she was the first a knight. Her kin and her kin have always fought. From a plaque with dedication, Le Macoste alone, sponsored by Princess. Alright, yeah. Soldier.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's order.
I can't believe
this has been received as you might expect.
Alright, so we have troops here. Another red handkerchief. Thank your friends for helping the good lady curse. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit.
A pleasure.
Different handwriting. Alright, you can just read this. Just pause it and read. Take a read. Alright, wait, oh, wait, there's another one. Dragon's head.
Of course.
Alright, that unlocked something. Probably another side quest. That's why reading all these, or at least taking a look at them, is important. Some of these unlock quests.
Good day.
Why not?
Where's the, oh, there's here. Nothing on this side? Yes, there is. A lover's alcove. Oh, more not a hero. Death of diversity.
I don't think they knew.
Oh, got to Vinter about it. All right.
I can't believe
Another one to read. Her Majesty's convenience. Wood and vines defy the very sun and rain.
Please, move along.
Of course. What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother have arrived.
Okay.
I am rather overwhelmed.
Read. Here goes one of those many strange trophies returned from liberation of Kirkwall in 760 Storm, where brave Orlean forces turned back the unstoppable Conare. A cutting salvage from the burning dreadnought was presented to Emperor Karl, and it was tended to full growth by careful hands of Valerial master landscape. Well, that's good to know. Ah, what do you got? Oh, armor. Alright, I can buy schematics from them. Don't need any right now. I don't think any of the schematics he has for sale are better than what I got. If there's anything up here. Nope, that's just a gate. That's just a gate. Alright, down we go. We gotta go to the upper floors. How do we get there?
Same old.
Talk to you, you didn't have anything to say. No door there. Ah. Try the tower here. Oh, okay. There we go. Fast travel. Another hanky. Describe a part and is hastily torn from an ornate document. Stuffed into the hiding place with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Far below is a misspelled script. Herald go at time. Praise Andraste. Taking together the message reveal a time, path, and key location on the world map. Alright, so I guess our world map is updated. Worry about the window. Anything else up here? No. Oh, no, not up here. Wait. I see a book. Ah, not more about not a hero. Oop. Down we go. Is that it over here? Oh. Another book. Randy Drawer Quarterly. Oh, not really a book, more of a pamphlet, I guess. More about the wardens. Hey, quit getting in the way. That's are awful. What about up here? Ah, something over here. Lodging and upper court. My weakness bids me not by chance to gaze upon the upper court, for shadows of our final dance and wishes of my heart consort. Nice poetry. And easy to read for a dyslexic like me. Anything else up here? Searching around. This is kind of like that God site that or Odin site that you have in Assassin's Creed. Just hit that center button and she continues. Shows up interesting stuff. I want the mystery box. If I remember right, this is a dumb story.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, a shop.
Yeah, see what you got.
Very well. What do you have for sale?
I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
Alright. Is this item worth the money?
So you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
Alright.
Well, goodbye then.
Mind the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
Oh, yes. The follies of generally not certain. Alright, you can read this. Just, again, pause, read. Do better than me. Is that it? It's here. Looks, oh wait. One more item to read. The quarterly again. Alright, done with the quarterly. We go through that whole second floor? Oh, we must have. Dang. We did this one. Yeah, I think we're done with that. I think that's everything. I don't know.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
All right, let's head back to town.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Who are you?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
So we may get the mages, but not the Templars. All right.
Return to Haven.
Oh, these must be those secluded. That looks like the red. Those were those things covered in red. And that was our invitation. Let's see what. Let's go see what they got to offer. Oh, this looks like a nice place. Oh well.
You know who I work for, at least.
All right. Well, we made it here. Nice house. Got through the first layer.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ow.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... you're all dwarfy. I don't mean nothing, but you're down there. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
They've got no britches.
Why did you take their weapons?
Because no...
Yep, they're pantsless, all right.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Well, no, not noble allies. She says regular people. So, kind of like you're offering spies?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
I got who our people are. People are people.
Back there you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Alright, we'll join for now.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Oh, hey, she's actually a fighting ally. But we're not going to walk with her yet. We'll bring her later. We'll just stick with the group now. Well, there's too many britches. There's another one out here. Yep, I was in the middle of picking it up. I knew I didn't get it. Alright, let's move on. World map. And we were invited to someplace else. Is it? No, that's the Black Import. What is it? Ooh, we got a mission at the Storm Coast. That's a little star or asterisk looking Inquisition thing looks like this. Let's see what the Imperial Enchanter. That's our invitation. Now this one's fancy.
Master Kadesh of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the fate.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed-up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Yeah, we're restoring peace.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Oh, I like her so far.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Well, I wanted to kill him in fair battle, but since you aren't giving me that option, just kill him.
He insulted my honor. I want him dead.
And this, Marquis, is why one must always be courteous to one's fellow guests.
That livens things up a little.
Someone be a dear and clean this mess up. We can't have him cluttering up the dance floor. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Can you get away with killing a nobleman like that?
He attempted to draw his weapon, unprovoked, in the presence of witnesses. Duels are not fought in the drawing room. By Chevalier code, his life was forfeit from the moment his hand fell to his hilt.
Oh, been an interesting party so far.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Oh, that's not fair. What can you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Well, that's a good start.
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
Oh, so she'll join us. What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Yeah, we read about that. You support the Circle.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Yeah, we asked that. What do you get out of this? Okay. Let's ask if she just supports the Chantry.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Yeah, but the Chantry opposes it.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
And what's in it for you?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Well, that's good enough for me. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
All right, we're back here at Haven. So we're gonna have, yeah, everybody's moved around a little bit. Let's see, what was our inventory? Eric, Solus, they're fine. Viviana, what are you wearing for armor? Got a helmet. You got pretty crappy gown on. No accessories. Are you okay? 31. Cold damage of 19. Well, that's awful. Let's at least upgrade you to that one. Right. We can get rid of those. And then, yeah, Sarah. Oh, I only got the one bow. Alright, so I need to build stuff for them. What about armor? What do you got? Let's see. Mid-range. Got no armor. She's got none on either. Oh, that's not gonna go well. You wear that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so I need to upgrade them. They even have a shot of surviving very long. Shutter belt, sure. Amulet of strength. No, I don't think a bowman needs an amulet of strength. Right. So I'm gonna have to build weapons for those, so I will do those offline. So that's it for now. We got 2 new characters. We'll start using them, getting them geared up so that they can actually, you know, help us out. So we'll do that. I'll do that offline, and then we'll pick up the next mission, talk to everyone in the next one. So if you like these videos and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm still doing the Dwarfs on Nabs and Warrooms, but I'm going to probably start some new games on here. Daggerdale did not pan out as well as I'd hope. It come across one of those little timed event things that I hate so much. I hate it when I put them in games and then it restarts the whole level over again, even if you saved. It's really annoying.
Good day to you.
So I'm probably going to stop playing that one. And I don't think I have a good dwarf game to replace it, so we're going to be gearing up for other games. I have no idea what yet. None. Not a clue. I may do some more of the SnowRunner series. I really like that game. It's really hypnotic, really actually very calming to play. Reminds me of my old driving days. But we'll pick this up in the next one after I've done some offline stuff. So I will see you in the next one. Hope everything goes well between now and then. Till the next game, I will see you later.